It's raining hundos from out of the sky. Hundos, no need to ask why. Just open your app and close your eyes. It's raining hundos. I'm getting hundos all over the place. But anyways, what is up, YouTube? It is Luke Superstar here, back with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. It sure is freaking amazing when you just get hundos raining down on you left and right, right? I mean, how are you gonna have a bad day if you're catching legendary hundos? And not just any hundos, good ones. Check this out. Check it out. 4 stars, recent. Hundos all over the place. I say all over the place. We got 2 more because we already had one. Hundo Kyurems. Special background as well. So let me tell you the Kyurem story, okay? I had a Kyurem fiasco the last 2 days. So I had a bunch of Kyurem stuff from the previous Kyurem event, which was 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. So I was already pretty stacked with Kyurems. Okay, I have this Hundo Kyurem, which, as a matter of fact, I finally maxed out. This was a work in progress. During the last event, I got it pretty high, up to 5,000 CP, but not just quite enough to put it all the way. With this last event, I farmed enough candy to get this one fully maxed out. So I have one of the strongest possible Pokemon in the game. I think it's like 4th or 5th strongest CP in the game. Finally maxed out at a hundo. So I already had that, but I got it maxed out. It's even got the extra move, which is awesome. Right now I'm using Outrage for all the dragon raids. So I had one, a good one. So let me tell you about the fiasco. During all the Kyurem stuff, I had plans to use some shinies, fuse them correctly and all that stuff. So number 1, I wanted to fuse the shiny Kyurems that I had, and so I did. So I fused this shiny, which doesn't have the best stats, but I wanted to fuse one that was shiny, and then I fused this one, okay? So not the best stats, but I wanted the shiny version just for a collector's item. Then, as I was farming, I was naturally getting more energy, so I was like, I might as well fuse a few more. Well, stupidly, I picked the wrong one. So this one actually, I fused on accident, and it's got max attack, so it's not the biggest deal. And so whatever. And then I fused another one that I unfused because I got a hundo after that. So then I caught this hundo, and I unfused the other one, which was a waste, but I needed its Reshiram. So I fused this one. So I've been going through a lot of fusions. Like, I had to farm my butt off. See, you can see I have no more white Kyurem fusion energy. So anyways, so then I fused this one, which I was like, that one's pretty good. That one's almost a hundo. It's got the special background. And then I caught the hundo. So I was like, okay, obviously I have to fuse the hundo. So I unfused the other one, fused the hundo. So now I have a hundo black and a hundo white. This one's gonna need some candy and some stardust to get there, but maxed out as well. And then I just randomly caught another hundo, just randomly. So this one I'll probably just keep as regular Kyurem. That way I have the full set of hundos, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, it's been raining hundos. How many times did I just say hundo, by the way? I should have a hundo counter on the screen for every time I said it. And then a new Vivillon pattern, because I'm doing my gifts. I'm pinning those gifts that you guys send me, opening them, getting a lot of Vivillon, a lot of scatterbugs, and I got another shiny. So this is the river trim, or whatever it's called, pattern. So I have these 3 now. So the good thing is I'm not doubling up. Every time I've gotten a shiny, it's been a brand new one. So I got that one, this one, Tundra, I think, and then this one's the river. So that's kind of cool as well. By the way, happy anniversary! Today is a big deal. It is the 30th anniversary for Pokemon, the company, the games, the business, the whole shebang. And if you haven't seen it yet, we're gonna take a look at it. Pokemon Company just released a Pokemon announcement, Pokemon, what's it called? Pokemon Presents. And there's a lot of exciting announcements. So we're gonna take a look, we're gonna do a live reaction together. I've already seen it, so it's not a complete reaction, but we'll kind of point out some of my favorite ones. We're not gonna watch the entire video, we'll skim through it, but let's take a look at it, because it's freaking awesome. So it's a brand new game. So here's what I like about it. A, the graphics are great. Like one of the best Pokemon graphics we've seen yet. Sorry if it's loud, I can't tell how loud the volume is. But the biggest thing that I like about it, that I can see from it, is all of the Pokemon are actually, like, themed to the correct biomes. So like you'll see, you know, grass and bugs and the grass and bugs, the Slugma and the fire, the water, on the beach. You got a Corsola right there. It was kind of cool. I think that was a shiny Corsola. So you got the Slugmas and the fire, the ghosts at nighttime. So I really like how all of the Pokemon are really in their environments more so than some past Pokemon games. And then you have 3 brand new Pokemon never released before, 3 new starters, grass, fire, and water. I'm freaking pumped for these, man. Like, that looks like a flying grass. I'm guessing it's a bird. Like, they turn into some beasts. Like, obviously, every starter version of every Pokemon is its baby form, and then it has a mid form, and then, you know, the adult form is the hardcore one. These ones look tough. Look at that. Look at that expression on the bird one. I mean, that's grass. It's a bird. Maybe it's like a dual type. Like, Venusaur was grass poison. Maybe we're getting a grass flying as a starter. You know, we got kind of like a Pyroar puppy fire. I don't know what that'll be. Fire something. Maybe it turns into a fire rock or something. Who knows? And then the Greco, like, you can just tell this one's going to be the OP one. I guarantee you, when you choose a starter, choose this one. This one for sure. It's got those big eyes. Like, it's got the dynamic design. I'm guessing that's the one that's just going to be super hardcore OP that just has a signature move that's just ridiculous. But anyway, how cool is that? Like some brand new starters. It'll probably take a few years before these get to Pokemon Go, I'm guessing. But this game, look at those graphics. Look at the water, the waves. And then check this out. When it shows the underwater view, which I already saw, you got some Frillishes. Look. Lumineons, Frillish. There's the Toxapex right there. Crab, Tynamo, Wailord. Like, that's gonna be cool. And they're all underwater. And I don't know, I'm not speculating, but they were deep underwater. They weren't just like at the surface. It didn't show you running around on a boat or something. So maybe there's a swim mechanic in this game where you actually dive down to the bottom of the water and collect Pokemon that way. That would be cool. That would add a lot to the game. Because like everything water and all the Pokemons have always been you cruise along on your bike or whatever, your Koraidon on the top of the water, and they're right there spawning. Look how beautiful it is to have an underwater environment. Like, think about Mario 64. The underwater Dire Docks theme. It's a whole different world, and that adds a whole new dynamic to the game. So hopefully it's the same with this game. That would be awesome if like there was a whole new underwater world that you get to explore. I don't know. I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying they look like they're deep in the water rather than just on the surface. It's called Pokemon. There's 2 versions like every game. Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves, I believe is what it is. That's gonna be awesome. That game looks, I'm gonna buy a Switch 2 just for that. I don't have a Switch 2 yet, but I'm for sure gonna buy it for this game. So maybe we'll do some live streams on that. Maybe we'll add an additional stream from Pokemon Go and we'll do some live streams in that. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the Pokemon announcements. My name is Luke Superstar. Thank you for asking, Sandy. How are you? All right, here we go. First match, Jellicent against Jellicent. That's fine. Maybe they switch out. We'll play this matchup. No problem. We have a rank 1 Jellicent. I don't know what his is or theirs is, so we'll find out. We'll see who wins charge priority. They probably do. That's actually a good thing because that means that we're tankier. They have a little bit more attack. I'm sure we have way more tankiness. So let's see if he shields. We're gonna save our shields for Kilowattrel for sure. Okay, he does shields. Oh, why'd I switch in the Medicham? That was stupid. Damn it. I probably should have switched into the Kilowattrel, to be honest. This is a horrible matchup for the Medicham, so I'm already all over the place, but it's okay. We're forcing shields, and that's what I want. I really want the Kilowattrel to come in and do some work here. So if we have to use both shields here, we will. He probably resists this. Let's see what he does. But this is why we have Psychic. So if we didn't have Psychic, we would have done 0 damage there. So I'm going to shield here, obviously. Actually, yeah, I'm going to shield. So both shields down. He'll have to shield again as well. But let's farm up a little bit in case he goes for the switch here. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, so this will get both shields out. And then the Kilowattrel comes in and does what it does. The problem is we're about to go down with the Medicham here. Okay, he does go down. Who's he got? Okay, so let's go into... so Wigglytuff actually has Icy Wind. So let's save the Kilowattrel a little bit longer if we can. Okay, huge damage with the Dynamic Punch. We go down here, obviously. I guess we have to go into the Kilowattrel, but dang it, he saved a shield. Catch. Ooh, I was trying to go for a catch there. This Icy Wind's going to do big damage. So we played this really bad. The moment we switched into Medicham, we were doomed. We were absolutely doomed. Yep, no chance now. We just lose. Damn it, that was a bad switch. All right. As usual, I played absolutely garbage and we lost. But that's okay because that was my fault. That wasn't my team's fault at all. If I would have switched straight into the Kilowattrel there, we would have at least got to see it perform and force a shield, and we would have had 2 shields on it, so it would have been great. So that was stupid. Absolutely stupid. I switched into the worst possible matchup there. So we're going to switch straight into the Medicham here. So the Medicham hard beats the Cradilly. So we're going to do that and see what he does. Okay, into the Talonflame. So this is another reason why we have Psychic. We have some good neutral damage, but guess what? Our Kilowattrel nukes this Talonflame. So hopefully he doesn't shield. Boom, good damage. So what do we do here? Let's just tank this. Hope it's a Flame Charge. If it's a Brave Bird, that's fine. It is a Brave Bird. That's fine. That's actually fine because we save shields, and now look at this. We got big fast move damage here, and we're farming it down. See what I mean? That fast move in the attack. Now we can go into an Acrobatics. Hopefully he doesn't shield, and he just takes huge damage. He'll probably shield. Okay, that's fine. So we just stay in this. We just stay in this, and we use shields here, shield for shield, and we should be able to win this. He does lower our attack, but I want you to see how big this Acrobatics damage is, because it's going to be massive. Actually, we can go for a catch on the next one. So let's just go shield for shield. We'll just go shield for shield. It's fine. We're going to use our shields on... See, look at that. That was a... Yes, that's a Rock Tomb for sure. That was a -1 attack. Acrobatics. And we got the catch on him, which is perfect. And we should be able to beat him to Surf for Grass Ball. So, oh no, we don't. Okay, so we'll shield here. Obviously, we don't want to take a Grass Knot and die. We might. Unless he's brave enough to save shields here, we might take a Grass Knot here. We probably do. He doesn't. That was a bad call, I think. Okay, Blastoise. Interesting. So we obviously beat the Blastoise with electricity, but I don't know if we're going to get there now. Maybe he saves a shield and he takes a big Shadow Ball. He doesn't. We want him to use energy, but the problem is he can get to 2 Hydro Cannons here. And if he has one ready, I'm sure, and we don't have anything on the Kilowattrel. So I think we lose this as well. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he has to use 2 here. He's definitely got a shield. I don't think so. I think that his fast move is stronger than mine. And so he doesn't have the Hydro Cannon here. That's okay. I lose either way. Maybe, just maybe I get to a Shadow Ball, but probably not. Dang it. What did I do so wrong in this match? I was just a little bit behind against the Cradilly's energy build. Let's do this. The problem is we're not forcing shields so far, and I want some shields to go down. So I'm going to lead the Kilowattrel. Let's just see how it goes. Let's just lead it. It's going to do big damage. So let's use one big move and then force a shield. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Where are you from? I'm in Oklahoma right now. So this is good. Bug. Flying against Bug. So we actually have Thunderbolt as well. Acrobatics is way stronger either way. So we're going to use that. See, it's tough though because like, as you can see, it's not super spammy. Although it does big damage, it's just not spammy enough. Look at his fast move damage he's doing here. So let's do this. Let's build up enough energy to do a move, and then we'll save it with the move. That's probably the play. Okay, let's go to the Metacham here, which is okay. Our fighting resists bug, so if he does a bug move, it's only neutral to our psychic because our fighting resists it. Okay, but flying is big. Okay, he's got a fairy, which is no good for us. But if we need to force that second shield. And then whoever we launch an attack against with the Kilowattrel takes big damage. So we probably just go down here. Let's just do a dynamic punch. It's less damage, but at least we get something off here. Maybe we force a shield. Maybe. Yes, okay, perfect. So I could just get rid of this Florges now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go into this. She probably has Trailblaze actually, so I'm gonna shield because I think she has Trailblaze and she'll probably have 2. Yep. So let's just do this. Let's just get rid of her like this. Perfect. So we don't get a full presentation of the damage because she's already kind of weak, but good enough there. Hopefully we get a good matchup now. Let's see what she got. Water, perfect. I don't think we get there though. Almost. Oh, even better. Oh, come on, dude. That was so close. We should be okay here. Tentacruel doesn't have anything super effective to us that I know about. Maybe he does. Maybe it has Trailblaze or something random. All right, that was good. So we finally landed a move. I still think we win this. Tentacruel has like something weird, like Poison Fang or Wrap. It doesn't one-shot us. I know that for a fact. Acid Spray, yeah. And then it's even a second move after a defense drop doesn't win, and we beat him anyways. Okay, so we got the dub. You know what's funny is like, when I create these teams, winning just isn't enough for me. Like, I don't only want to win, I want the Kilowattrel to like nuke someone as well, because that's like why I created the team, but I'll take a win. Like, I have to play for the win as well. I can't lose matches just because I want to nuke people with Kilowattrel. I have to like put win as a priority and then nuking as like, if I can, I can. So I'll have to keep that in mind. So anyways. Sandy, I have a question for the game related. Sure, what's your question? I'll see. I may have an answer for you, I may not. We'll see. We'll see what your question is. I'll try and look more during the match at chat as well. Sometimes I get too dialed in. Sometimes sauce. Here we go. So I think the play for sure, again, is to get some energy on Kilowattrel and then get out. So especially against the Marowak who has Rock Slide. So let's get some and then let's just get out. Boom. Perfect. So he's just over farming as well. So I bet you anything it's going to save shields. And, I mean, save moves. Save shields for the Marowak. That's fine. So the Licky has Shadow Ball, or it can have Shadow Ball. So we definitely shield against the Licky. But we should be able to outspam it and go shield for shield here. Eventually he's going to have to shield. You just can't take a bunch of them. And we'll use one shield just to see if he has it. I'm pretty sure this is a Shadow Ball. No, okay. He probably doesn't have it then. I don't think that he would bait it out and then not use it. I'm going to just trust that he doesn't have it. I bet he's running Earthquake. No, okay. So he played that right. That's fine. That doesn't give him the win. It was just the right play by him. Okay, this for sure forces a shield. So now, obviously, he has Shadow Ball again. I don't think he'll bait a Body Slam again. But Actually, he probably will do the same thing. I bet you $100 he does the same thing. I bet you he tries to body slam, bait, and then shadow ball the second time. He's trying to get that second shield out. I told you. It works once, buddy. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. Is that how it goes, or did I say it backwards? I'm not gonna fall for it twice, though. I'll tell you that much right now. So the big brain play would have just been for him to just go for it. Okay, this is a bad matchup, but we have the Kilowattrel loaded with energy. So we don't shield here. Let's just let him go down. Let's get the Kilowattrel in with the shield, and then we for sure win. And he didn't even do it either. What is he doing? That doesn't make sense at all, because Shadow Ball and Surf cost the exact same. So it doesn't make sense for him to bait a Surf when it doesn't do anything. Okay, so he's back in with the Marowak right away. And Marowak has 2 Rock Slides, so I don't think we win. So wasting one of the shields on that body slam just lost us the game. Either way, he gets to 1 Rock Slide. Even though it's not a stab move, our Kilowattrel is just not defensive at all. We just cannot tank a Rock Slide at all. Damn it. Dude, how are we getting outplayed by these people? Like, that's not... Damn it, dude. I should just... I just shouldn't shield against the Lickilicky ever. When did you start playing Pokemon Go and what got you into it? I've been playing for years off and on, but recently I just got more into it because I'm a big Pokemon fan in general, and I was kind of bored with Scarlet and Violet. And so I just, you know, got back into Pokemon Go, and I learned some things. And once I started getting better at like understanding how to do remote raids and stuff, that really opened up the game for me a lot. Because before I would just see legendary raids near me and I couldn't do them because I didn't have friends that were playing, and I didn't have you know, strong enough Pokemon to do the raids. So I kind of would just go around catching Pokemon on the ground, and that wasn't as exciting to me. So once I learned a little bit more about how to play better, I was more interested. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, so we have energy on the Kilowattrel this time. We still need to force out some shields here. We're just not going well, man. I mean, we need to play a little bit smarter. Like, we need to play at a little bit higher level, because a lot of people are baiting us pretty hard here. And of course, he's got a Metachan. Metachan loses this matchup, so I don't know why. I think I just use my shield here. We make him use his shield. That would probably knock me out. So whatever, we're out of shields. Hopefully he has to shield this, and then we just acrobatics him. So watch this, ready? You're about to see a big acrobatics. Finally, a full health bar absolutely disappear. Acrobatics, big bang nuke, coming right up. Bada boom! 80%. That's what we wanted. Perfect. You ready to see another one? Ready to see another one? Turtonator is super tanky, but even neutral. This is our offensive Pokemon. Boom! 90% damage. Let's go. There you go. That's what we want. Getting them in at the right time where we can deliver some hits. 2 health bars gone. It did more than enough work in this match. Do we get to a Surf? Probably not. Oh my, oh, wow. Wow. We just tanked those Incinerates like nobody's business. Now it's our Metachan versus what? Oh, it's Mawile. The Mawile, oh, no, that was it. We got rid of the Mawile a long time ago. That's what we want today. I told you, it's shockingly strong how hard the Kilowattrel hits. And acrobatics is like, it's such a good move. Let me show you guys. Because it's not a crazy nuke-ish move for the energy cost. So here's Kilowattrel right here. So for one, let's look at the stats. 143 attack. That's way up there. Just to give you reference, Greninja is 139. So it's pretty much up there with the Greninja, which is completely offensive. But anyway, so for one, Thunder Shock 4.5 EPT. So we can get there. This one's good for damage, but this one's really good for energy. But look at this. It's only 55 energy for 132 damage. So it's 2.4 damage per energy. And then the Thunderbolt's also 54 energy. But just to give you an idea, Aerial Ace is 45, so 10 more energy or 2 more hits the first time and 1 more after that is almost double the damage. So the amount of damage you do per the energy cost is extremely, extremely high. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So it's good, is my point. Which you just saw in action. So 2 and 3, not the best start, but I think we're figuring it out. I think the good play is to start it up front and we can end up in a good match and then we just roll with it. Or we build energy and then we get out with energy. So that way in the future, whenever it's time to unleash a nuke, it's ready to go. Fingers on the trigger, red button, turn both keys at the same time, and the nuke drops. So anyways, let's play it like that because I think that's working better. What's the rarest Pokemon you've ever caught? I feel like this is an interview. I don't really have rare ones. To be honest, I'm more function over collection. So a lot of the stuff that I catch is more focused on how can I use it really well. I'm going to shield because I forget Superior's coverage move, but I know it's good. Okay, it just goes with the grass, but that's fine. So we'll rip one of these and then we'll get out. Let me think about it. Rarest. Probably the Pikachu you get from PvP. Oh, he just tanks it. Okay, 90% health. Bye-bye. Okay, we're not going to tank it. We'll use all our shields and Kilowattrel. That's fine. The Lucha Librador Pikachu might be the... Oh, that? And actually, I have the rarest. I'll tell you the rarest in a second. Hold on. Okay, who do we got now? Rock. Okay, we don't want to be in against the Rock, so let's get out of that. The Medicham is a Mega counter, and he's got an Azumarill, of course, because he's a person. Everyone and their mom uses Azumarill. But guess what? We got the Kilowattrel locked and loaded, and it will delete this Azumarill. So we just fight this out. Obviously, we're going to take a play rough, and actually, I think we survive a play rough. I think we survive a play rough here and get to one more Psychic. If not, we'll get to a Dynamic Punch for sure. Yeah, Medicham's a freaking beast. Medicham is so tanky it's just a well-built Pokemon. It's tanky, it's strong, it's got good energy, it's got good damage, it's just generally good. And now let's catch here. Perfect. So we resist everything. Actually, we don't resist Play Rough, but we resist Ice Beam and Play Rough is neutral, so this can do no damage at all. And we got rid of his Grass user already, so we're sitting pretty here. Okay, we Shadow Ball. This might not KO, but good enough. If it let's under, oh, I was gonna say let's under. The play probably was to undercharge there and build more energy. So us versus Bastiodon. All right, this is actually okay. He's gonna have to get through a lot. We can try and do a catch with the Medicham and save the Jellicent if we can. That's the play for sure. Which no, we don't. We can't. I don't think this kills us. He's got shields. No, oh, definitely not that. What are you doing? What's his other move? Rock? So this is going to force both shields. And then, I don't know. This is going to be close. Like, we need the Medicham or the Kilowattrel, but we really don't have health on either. Yeah, boy! This won't KO, but I'm just happy that I got to use the energy. That's a big difference. So now we for sure win, I think. Yeah, look at that damage. We needed to get that off. So... yeah. Okay, this is okay. This means he does not have a rock move ready, but the problem is he has a rock fast move, and I don't know if we... oh, we have energy. I'm gonna acrobatics anyways. I could have Thunder Shocked, realizing it's not neutral, but this is okay. He's already low enough. Yeah. I knew that any of them would have worked there, so I was just spamming it to make sure it came out. But if he had a little bit more health, I probably would have taken time to use the Thunder Shock, which I should have known to use anyways, but I didn't. So I just 50-50'd it, but it didn't matter because we win anyways. That was good. That was well played, actually. So he had a hardcore meta team there. Superior was interesting, but he's just going to take a 90% acrobatics nuke on the chin. That's not going to work. So that's the good thing about Kilowattrel too, is it's not meta. So a lot of people have no idea what moves it's using. So if you take an acrobatics, it's going to hurt. A lot of people may think we have aerial ace or fly or something like that and not think it's going to be that big of damage. Or they think there's no way they're going to Brave Bird if they just kind of think maybe they have Brave Bird, because Brave Bird lowers your defense by 2. And so a lot of people don't Brave Bird into shields. But anyway, either way, it's an off-meta pick, and it's working. So now we're on a little bit of a win streak, so let's keep that going. Oh, let me show you. Oh, okay. So I'll show you that one. My favorite Pokemon ever is probably Mimikyu. My second one, so we got to get out of this ice. Let's go into the Medicham. I have a second. Who's my second favorite? I have so many favorites. There's a clear winner in second. I always think about it, then I can't, and I forget. But hold on, because what are they doing? They just do not want a shield? Okay, you don't want a shield, then that's fine. I'll just do big damage. No problem. So favorite Pokemon's Mimikyu. You can see it right there. Good damage there. We don't have to use any shields either. Water Pulse or Body Slam doesn't do anything to us here. Neither of them KO us for one shot. Second favorite Pokemon. I like Lunala a lot, actually. I'll have to think about it. But my favorite Pokemon's Mimikyu. Now let's just go into the Jellicent here. The Kilowattrel's fine here as well, but Jellicent he's got nothing against Jellicent. He's got Body Slam and Surf. And I mean, Body Slam and Water Pulse, and neither do any damage. So he's wasting energy by doing this. He should have just switched. That's just a waste of energy. If he would have switched here and saved it for the Kilowattrel, probably been more efficient. But I guess he's got something that he really wants to save. Okay, that's fine. So this is good, because this is going to be a grass move, and that was a catch. I'm going to just bank that was a grass move and not shield. Weather Ball. Okay, that was the wrong play then. What a lucky person. That was lucky. Doesn't matter. Okay, we resist what he has too. I think we're okay here. We definitely don't shield here, because if he has a grass move locked and loaded, we lose. And we can we have 2 shields. So we'll use 1. Actually, we're going to tank 1. We're going to take 1, which is risky, but we have to tank 1. Because we can't just... Oh my god, that was the wrong play. Okay, we lose. Damn it. I was 100% sure that was a grass move, because why would he Weather Ball bait? I guess I had shields. I didn't even stop to think that maybe... Look, dying with 2 shields, that's a complete noob move. God damn it. That was terrible. In my mind, I was like, that was a catch for sure. It has to be a grass move, and I'll just keep saving my shields, because I knew he could spam out some Weather Balls as well. But it was a wrong play, and I lost. I gambled and I lost, kids. Don't gamble. What's up, Jenny? Oh, wow. Fixlations. You know what? Let me pause in between matches, because I'm just diving straight in here. Okay, Medicham. Fixation with the gifted sub. Gifts to Raphael. Thank you for that. Fixlation. That's awesome. Jenny, what's up? And Sandy, do you like art or anything? Everyone likes art. Who doesn't like art? I'm a very creative person. Yes, I'm a photographer and a graphic designer and stuff by trade. That's where all the graphics and stuff you come from. But yes, I absolutely like art. I don't have a specific type of art or artist I like. I used to be a big fan of Michael Goddard when I was young. If you've ever seen that, he does like those green olives and martini glasses and craps tables and stuff like that. I always thought his designs were super duper cool. I'm gonna tank this. Yeah, I mean, I like art. Do you like art? Are you asking because you're a big art person? Big art buff? Okay, let's go into the... Let's just go into the Jellicent here, because we resist everything again. So we already fought this matchup. He's doing the exact same thing. He should just disappear, and he does, but he disappears right into a super effective move, so now he's got a shield. And he doesn't, so now we're just way ahead. He doesn't have anything to beat the Jellicent, so we just save shields. We'll use one shield instead of letting him get KO'd in a second, but we'll save one. That's why. That's exactly why. Steelix is one of those Pokemon that try to lower your defense and fast move you down to death. He really doesn't have any nukes, so obviously he's going to shield there. So we'll shield now just to make sure this surf goes off. That's fine. We'll shield here just to get this surf off. And even if he switches to the Gastrodon, actually we got to be careful. We got to watch for the switch. But we got to rip it anyways. He does do it. Okay, but it's in the Marowak. This one's going to be tough. Marowak's going to eat a big acrobatics though, and this. So yeah, he goes down here for sure. No way he gets to Rock Slide. And so now we have a shield against the Steelix if he just happened to have like a rock move waiting. And the Gastrodon doesn't one-shot us. So Steelix resists both, but it's enough. And he would probably Psychic Fangs anyways just to try and get some damage off. And we have a shield. This is double resisted actually. It'll still kill. Yeah, I believe Steel and Rock both resist flying. A Water Pulse might actually take us down here. Actually, a Body Slam might actually too. One more Body Slam may do it. I'm not very tanky here. I shouldn't have flapped my gums so much. Damn it. Damn. How did I lose that? Freaking... Dude, how did I lose that? There's no way I'll tell you how I lost. They did really, really good about maneuvering in and out and in and out. That's one thing I'm not good at, I would say. I like stay in it to win it the whole time, and I'll use shields instead of catch. And if you catch, you preserve your energy. So, damn it, dude, I should have won that one easy. I felt like that one was free. Two Body Slams got me there. What did my Kilowatt Roll take damage from anyways, originally? Some fast moves from Steelix? That's annoying. No, thank you, Sandy. If you're here to solicit me, then I would ask that you please don't. But if you're just asking as a friend, then that's cool too. But no, I don't need any artistic stuff. I do all that. I do all that stuff. I do graphic design and everything. But I appreciate you offering your services. So, okay. But I will show you this. Rarest Pokemon is this funny one, which is a Vulpix Shiny. I don't know if it's this one or not. I'll have to find it. Oh, it's this one. Vulpix Shiny Nundo. 0 stats. So this one is, I guess, extremely, extremely rare. It's a shiny and it's 0 stats. So this is more rare than a Hundo, than a Shundo. It's a shiny Nundo. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably the most rare thing I have as far as just math statistically rare. I think that's it. I don't really think I have anything too... I have a Rillaboom Shundo, but that's not super rare. And then I don't have any like crazy costumes or anything like that. I have a few Pikachu costume shinies. So I have this New Year's one, but I know that's not extremely rare. And I do have the Pikachu Lucha Libre, which isn't extremely rare, but it's hard to get. You have to play a lot of PvP to get it. And then even when you do, you don't always get it. So I've only got one. So that's pretty cool. It's got Charm and Flying Press. So that's probably it for rarity, I would say, in my account. Okay, 3 and 5, not too bad, but we're kind of staying even here. We're losing a tad more than we're winning, and I would say it's mostly to play more than my team building. So let's really focus and dial in and try and see what we can do to win these matches. Okay, so this one's actually good because it's fighting. So we have the advantage here. See, that energy is a little bit tough, but I mean, we get there. So I expect a shield here. And then let's just go into Jellicent. Okay, that's fine. We got one shield out. We catch this, whatever it is. I don't assume it's grass or electric, so... Or dark. Perfect. 0 damage. Although it lowers our defense, that's fine. Okay, Ghost. Why would he switch into a Psychic versus a Ghost? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Now we're playing against the opposite. Now we're playing against people who play like me, who switch into bad matchups for no reason. 0 shields down now. I'm assuming it's got some weird coverage move, but I don't believe in it. I think it's a Psychic Fangs. Psychic Fangs. Trying to lower my defense down. But guess what? You go bye-bye now. My Kilowattrel's healthy. My Medicham hasn't even shown up yet. He's out of shields. I have 2 shields. How can I mess this up is the real question. Okay, let's go to Medicham here. Who we beat now, especially since we have Psychic. So he's already shown Brick Break as a spam, so we're going to tank it. Maybe it's like a crazy close combat. No, yeah, we're going to take that all day. Okay, Marowak. All right. We probably should have done a Dynamic Punch. It's more efficient energy-wise, but it's okay. But we don't want to see the Marowak, because it's like one of the only things that beats the Kilowattrel pretty hard. So I'm going to shield here. Since he's out of shields, he's going to eat a Dynamic Punch, and I'm going to try and get rid of it now. That's probably the better play. And then we'll save 1 shield either way, but I don't even think we'll need it. I don't even think we need the Kilowattrel at all. But we'll bring it back anyways. Yeah, that's easy. Okay, here we go. And then this is just a win. Okay, so Brick Break again. We'll shield it anyways. I'm 100% sure it's a Brick Break, but it doesn't matter. And then you go bye-bye as well. That's funny. Hakomo has some really good moves too, and all he's doing is just trying to Brick Break his way to victory. So he's doing the same thing as that Steelix. He wants to lower your defense and then just keep fast moving you. So sometimes that works. Definitely didn't work in that match. Okay. All right. That's better. 4 and 5. Oh, a Schnundo. Is that what it's called, Jenny? A Schnundo? Okay, well, I have a Schnundo. Okay. Join the Discord if you haven't, guys. We're trying to build up some community Discord people. It doesn't cost any money or anything like that. We're not looking for anything like that. It's just a place where you can go and invite people to raids and stuff. By the way, if any of you guys are watching, if you invite me to a raid and it's just me and you, or me and you and another person, if you're decent, we'll beat it. I've joined like 20 raids in the last 2 days where there's 3 people and I'm like, let's go. We can do it with 3 people, no problem. And then they back out. And I'm like, dude, we could have done it with 3. So if you're playing with me, let me take a quick second to show you. I'm not like Mr. Bad Mother Effer or anything like that, but my freaking raid teams are pretty strong. So like, for example, like, let me just show you some of the ones I use. Okay, for Dragon, for example. I got a Hundo maxed out Kyurem with Dragon Tail and Outrage. I got a maxed out Lucky Palkia with Dragon Breath and Draco Meteor. I got a Mega Charizard almost maxed out, Dragon Claw. So I don't use a Kyogre. Oops, dang it. I have, if it's Kyurem, which is weak to rock, I have a Rhyperior 3800 that does rock. I have another Dialga that has Dragon Breath and Draco Meteor. Another Dialga that has Dragon Breath, Draco Meteor. So my point is don't invite me to raids if you're going to back out of them. But invite me to raids, because I'll join them with you, and we can do them with 2 or 3 people, no problem. 2, I would say you have to be strong as well. I can beat Kyurem in almost every raid as long as it's not like a super mega raid or like a primal. Like Primal Kyogre was really hard. But if it's any legendary, Zapdos, anything, we can 2-man it. I can beat it with my account and my daughter's account with those 2 people. So don't be scared, okay? Invite me to raids. But anyways, join the Discord because I want to make it easy. I want people to be like, hey, I'm going to be doing Dialga raids in an hour if anyone is around who wants an invite. And then you can just say, I'll join all of them, invite me, I'll be available. And that makes it easier than guessing and inviting random people. So that's what the Discord is for. As well as on Sundays, we're going to do Subscriber Sunday battles. So you can join the Discord and talk about your teams, you know, have a queue ready for who's going to play, all that good stuff. So anyways, join the Discord. Simple, easy. You could download the app on your phone. And then there's a place to show off shinies as well. All right, Weezing. Weezing has brutal swing, so we don't wanna fight this actually. So I'm gonna get out of this. Actually, I'm kind of stuck in it because Metacham and Jellicent both aren't good options into this. So this is a tough one because we can't tank anything, and we can't tank anything with anyone. Okay, good. He switches, even better. That's actually fine. So he did get a shield off. But he's either going to eat this and take mega damage, boom, and go into a better matchup here, or he was going to go down. So that's fine. Rock Tomb, I'm sure. He may not even shield here, honestly. Maybe I overfarm him. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to severely, severely undercharge so I can get some more energy back here if he doesn't shield. If he shields, it doesn't matter anyways. Okay, perfect. So now I get some extra energy here. That's fine. So I'll take another one. I'll have energy now on the Metacham. I'll probably switch out, but I have energy now. And we got there. So now we have something to do with this Weezing. We have Psychic, actually. He may not even expect Psychic. I forgot we had Psychic. We'll die to a brutal swing, but we have 2 Psychics almost. So we should be able to get there, especially with the shield. Okay, so we're at it. We got him on shields here. You know what I should have done? I should have saved this Psychic and switched to someone else. Okay. I think 1 brutal swing kills us. Let's just shield it. We got shields. Now we can get to an acrobatics, I think. I think we can beat him to an acrobatics. No, wow. Maybe we survive 1 brutal swing. Maybe. I don't think so. Sludge? No. We could have survived a brutal swing, but not a sludge. We can survive a brutal swing with Jellicent. Jellicent's tanky, man. So we can't let him catch. I know that. If we let him catch, we just lose. So we have to watch the catch. Oh, wow. Isn't Brutal Swing dark? That's interesting. We resist Hydro Cannon. I wanted to beat him there, but how is that not very effective? Or was it super effective, but sometimes it messes up the things? Sometimes it messes up the things. I think that's what it was. Probably because he switched right away, so it automatically like assumed it was Blastoise instead of what's his face? I think we still lose. He beats me to Brutal Swing. I gotta undercharge. This will kill anyways. I should have undercharged even more. Oh, perfect. 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 I still lose. I still lose. I gotta catch. I gotta catch. 1, 2, catch. Yes! Now I win! Maybe. If I survive a fast move, I win. That was the right play, though. Do I have enough health here? I do. What a victory that was, baby! That was a catch right there. Let's go! Boom! Bye-bye! That's top tier play. Remember I said we got to play at a higher level? That was tournament victory winning optimal catch timing play. Let's go. That was dope. I'm proud of myself on that one. My heart rate's like 1,000 right now. That got me fired up. I always drink water when I get really... I don't know why. I think it calms me down. It probably does nothing, but that was sick. Let's go. That one was for sure easily losable. If I mistime that by 1 turn, I lose. Only the frame perfect timing on that one wins that match. And I'm not gonna lie. I got lucky. I guessed. I don't know his turn timing by any means at all. I just like, in my mind was like, about this time, and it was perfect, and it worked. So that was awesome. And the game's gonna reward me with the shiny since I got that victory. That's how awesome that was. God, a shiny Cradilly would have been super cool too. Oh well. But we still don't even have a usable Cradilly. That's not true. We have one Cradilly that's like 95% stat product, but we don't have like a good one because though this one may be okay. I was just gonna say because they're always way too high in attack. Let's see. Scan. Here we go. Right. Cradilly. So this is the one we use. This is the only one that's usable, and it's for Great League 95.16 stat product. So I would never use anything under 95. 95 is like my baseline. 95 says it's good. It won't show me here. It's trying to show me for Ultra League because it's really good for Ultra League. But anyway, 95 would say it's good. So that one we just caught. So all these are not very good. So this is the one we just caught. So it's okay. So 95.25. So it's about the same as the other one. What is it exactly? The other one was, okay, so this is less than 1%, but 0.1% better. So I would really like to get like a rank 1 Cradilly someday because this one I use is just fine. It works great. And it's a great Pokemon, but having an optimal one would be good. Mockman says, good shit, sir. Thank you, brother. That was a good dub right there. GG's on that one. Yeah, Jenny says it's a Cradilly. This one doesn't matter so much. I completely agree. But as you've seen, because you've watched my streams, there are some times when that 5 extra health or 2 extra defense saves the game. So you're right. I'll still use that one on any team that I need it on. I'm not going to I won't not use it because of the stats. If it works for my team, you've already seen me use it before it works for my team. But I would like to improve it. I would like to get a rank 1 because then it would really, really be optimal. Cradilly's so strong. Shemmy, Jenny, Wemmy, and Shemmy. Hey, how about that? All right, Surfetched. Okay, fighting, flying. We definitely beat this. He's going to run. We got electric and... Oh, he's not flying. He does have a fighting move. This isn't much better. Oh, wow. Look, that's good damage. What a punk. Okay, so I think we switch into the Metacham, to be honest. This is fine. I guess we just stay. It's doing good damage. We obviously shield here. God, that damage is freaking annoying, bro. That's so annoying. Okay, let's just save the energy. And switch here. So now we have a locked and loaded. So this will be a lunge. It's neutral. Or it's a cross poison, which is still neutral. Okay, that's fine. He drops my attack, which is also annoying. So let's just dynamic punch. Ooh, dang. Okay, this is fine. This is actually... Oh, no, this is a Shadow Marowak. So we're in trouble now. Actually, our Jellicent should beat it if we can get to it. So we just let the Metacham go down here. Hopefully he uses a move and not just fast moves. All right, perfect. Getting this off helps a lot. Maybe he tanks it. Because the normal... That was good. The normal move set on Metacham is Dynamic Punch and Ice Punch. So that's probably what he was expecting. I Jellicent. I take one Shadow Bone. I shield the second one. Bring in Cradilly immediately. Does he still have a shield? God, it's so annoying. This is like the worst team matchup in history for us. He does have a shield, so there's no way to win here. The only way to win is to beat him to a move, but he is so spammy. And we do. Our fast move does good work. So maybe we just let the Jellicent go down here. Let's just let the Jellicent... Oh, he just lets it go down. So he saves a shield. Okay, we don't want that. That sucks because I didn't get to use the energy. Damn it. Now I just lose. I lose to fast moves here. If I would have gotten acrobatics off and baited a shield, I may have had a prayer. No, spammy little idiot. Okay, that was a hard counter. That was a hard counter to Jellicent, and they won. They probably specifically built that team to beat Jellicent, to be honest. Marowak, Galvantula, and Sirfetch'd. So Sirfetch'd hates Jellicent. So they probably were like, we need something to beat Jellicent, and they had 2 answers for it, so good for them. The Marowak is neutral into Jellicent. Actually, Jellicent probably wins more than he loses, but when he's 2 full moves ahead in energy against the Jellicent, then he for sure wins. So, what can you do? Oh well. Okay, Ivysaur. This is actually a good matchup for us. We're flying. We resist grass. He switches, so let's build some energy and switch here. Okay, obviously we got a hard answer for this. Actually, even though he's fire, I forget his coverage move. I think he has Thunder Punch. I'm not gonna shield. Whatever. Dragon Pulse. Okay. Even though it's fire, the dragon makes up for the weakness. So I should have Shadow Balled, because Shadow Ball does more damage. They're both neutral. Damn it. Especially when he tanks it. That was just bad. I guess not. I guess Surf's a little faster. I thought they were the same energy. Maybe there's a 5 energy difference, so Surf is less on the second turn, obviously. Okay, we got rid of him. That was good. Okay, grass. That's fine. We don't really need the Jellicent anymore anyways, so I should have Shadow Balled again. So if we lose this, it's because I missed 2 Shadow Balls. Stupid. Just stupidity. Okay, we got a shield, so it doesn't end up mattering. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we should beat the Stunfisk, actually. We're both neutral, but I do more damage. He's a little tankier, but not a lot. But I do way more damage than he does. And I have shields. I'm going to save the shields, though, for Kilowattrel. The Stunfisk has nothing to do big damage to us. It outspams us a little bit, but not like crazy. Yeah, and the Kilowattrel just beats the Venusaur hard. But I don't want to take a Sludge or a Sludge Bomb from the Venusaur with the Kilowattrel either. So I would rather... I probably only need 1 shield if he has no shields. So I may shield 1. Now he's going to save a shield. I survive still. I'm going to do this. I'm going to force a shield out because I have Psychic as well. So now I farm it down and I get... Okay, he's just going to do it that way. I'm still going to shield because I can still Psychic, which is super effective. And then I'm almost to a Acrobatics, which just kills. I don't think a Frenzy Plant one-shots me. It'll probably do like 90%, but it doesn't one-shot me. Oh, he has another shield. Okay, we got it. I thought he only had 1 shield. Okay, well, we played it correctly either way, but I thought he only had 1 shield. Now we just win. Because the Stunfisk, we resist. We have Electric versus Electric's neutral, and Mud Bomb, we're resist. There we go. That was a good... Venusaur... I always forget his first Pokemon. How do I always forget his first Pokemon? I suck. I need some Ginkgo biloba or something. My short-term memory is garbage. I can't even remember 3 Pokemon. 3 things I can't even remember. Frenzy Plant, Venusaur, obviously the Stunfisk. Who was the first one? We dealt with the first one pretty easily, obviously. I don't know. I forget. I can't even remember 3 Pokemon, guys. This is... my brain. I'm getting old. Jenny says my short-term memory is worse. Like no one in the chat knows who the first Pokemon was. Jenny says my short-term memory is getting worse. I know my problem is. Is it because you're getting old too? So she has water and grass moves. So we probably don't shield here. I'm not gonna shield. I don't really want to tank things with my but that's why, because even that little flimsy move does so much damage. But the right call is to not shield. Because I can't only rely on this. Why did I switch into the Medicham? I can't only rely on my Kilowattrel. I should have... Well, I guess Medicham's okay. I know she has Trailblaze, and that's why I didn't want to go into the Jellicent. But I forgot that she had... Charm, which is strong into the Medicham. I think we deal with this Talonflame okay. Obviously, the Jellicent beats it, so we just let our Medicham go down. It's fine. We'll save shields. The Medicham's not really doing anything against 2 of the 3 of his Pokemon, so I'd rather save it for the Pokemon that can. And we survive. Let's get a Dynamic Punch off. Oh, dang it. Okay, there's fast move damage should be good here. That's why I wanted this matchup. And now we definitely shield. We're not going to get to a move, though. So we built some energy. Now we just go into the Jellicent, I think. Okay, he definitely runs from this one. Or he tries to Brave Bird. He probably shields and then Brave Birds. So if he shields, we know that's what he wants to do. We'll shield as well. But if he doesn't, then he just accepts it at this point. He does. So he's for sure going to go for a Brave Bird here. We just shield. We just shield and we win. I don't know if we win, but we beat this. Did I call it or did I call it? There's no way he would want to save that matchup. Of course he has a freaking Jellicent of his own. There's no way he wants to save the Talonflame if he doesn't have a Brave Bird ready. If not, he'd just let it go down. God, I wish we had. So this, we're out of it. We don't win this because this gets rid of us and Kilowattrel has no health left at all to do anything. Yep. Damn it, bro. I shouldn't have switched into the Medicham against the Florges. I shouldn't have switched into anything. I should have just shielded with the... Okay, we can't... Okay. We're never tanking another move with Kilowattrel. It makes 0 sense. It's not our tank. It's the glassiest of all glass cannons. We have lots and lots of Pokemons. Not lots, we have 2 that can tank stuff. So we have to shield. We always shield the Kilowattrel, everything, all the time, no matter what. And then we go from there. Azelf, shiny Azelf, that's a new one. This person probably not even good. They're probably just here to show off their shiny Azelf. I don't even know what this Pokemon uses. Obviously it's using Confusion and doing big damage, so I should have just taken this energy and ran. That was the right play. That's what I should have done. Okay, we got big fast move damage too now, though. That's fine. Ludicolo. Okay, Ludicolo is a good answer in a Jellicent, but since we're so far ahead in energy, we may be okay. And our Kilowattrel wins that hard, too. Shiny Ludicolo. He's using the Astonish version as well. I'm going to tank this, because I believe this is a bait Weather Ball. And I was right again. I'm not stupid, guys. Come on. Come on. If you're gonna play in the Premier Rewards Great League, you're gonna have to do more than throw baited Weather Balls to win. That's fine. Come on, get there. Nope. I would have really liked if we got there, but it's okay. So I think we go into the Medicham here. No, let's do this. Let's go into the Kilowattrel. We'll have to shield a Weather Ball. But we're doing damage there, like that. So obviously we shield, but we're farming. So now I can take this farm to the bank and go home with it with Medicham. Okay, we'll shield again, it's fine. I have a move ready, and I believe they're out of shields. So I'll save this energy. I'll bring in the Medicham. Okay, obviously this is neutral. This is probably a Swift. He's just trying to get off anything before he goes down. Which is fine, because that gives us farm. Not very much damage. We're out of shields, though. What does he got? Of course, dude. God. This is the last thing we wanted to see. I guess we just get rid of this, and then we deal with the Ludicolo after. We don't have... God damn it. We don't have switch timer. Damn it, bro. That's the only Pokemon we didn't want to see, is a ghost type. We can't tank a weather ball, and he's for sure got a weather ball, so we just lose. Yep. Damn it, bro. I mean, we could have played that better, obviously, of course. We got to take some accountability, but the ghost is the last thing on earth I wanted to see. Like, anything neutral to dynamic punch, and we're okay there. But ghost is just super hard on us there. And on top of that, incinerate is the biggest damage in the entire game. Not the entire game, but one of fast move. So even without him charging, he nuked my health bar. So that was unfortunate. Okay, Jenny says I don't want to say. What year did I graduate high school? In 2004. Okay, what do we do here? I'm going to take the energy and run. Who do I bring in is the question. Let's bring in Metacham because I know he uses Trailblaze, and we don't want to take a Trailblaze. And X-Scissor is neutral, so we'll tank one. It'll hurt, but it will tank one. Oh, it's Night Slash. Okay, that's fine. That's neutral as well, because we're fighting. So what's cool about Metacham's typing is both of his types resist each other or help the resistance with each other. So we can take another Night Slash or a Trailblaze. So if he was smart, he should have Trailblazed first and then got the attack boost. Or maybe he's running X-Scissor. Obviously not. Dude, get the... No way, bro. There's no way. That's bullshit. That's so bullshit. That loses me the whole match right there. It's so annoying. There's no way he caught that. You guys saw him, right? He was standing there for 10 minutes. There's no way, bro. There has to be some sort of fucking buffer timer. There's no way. I call absolute BS on that. I call absolute BS on that. There's no way that he just opts to immediately switch. Like, there has to be some sort of buffer. Like, where he saw and then switched. There's no way. I call BS. I call BS on that one. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he was planning on switching anyways. Really? 2 discharges already. Interesting. God. This game gets under my skin whenever crap like that happens. I should have overfarmed at least a little bit there. I don't want to go down though. And now he comes back in with the Night Slash. I don't even think that, I think Night Slash just kills me here too. Like, we just have no tankiness whatsoever. See? It's unbelievable, bro. Of course he's got another one, because why wouldn't he? Fucking retarded, bro. These Pokemon. That's bullshit. That catch I call bullshit on. I just call bullshit. What can you do? Good play. Good play. Good play. I'm telling you, good play. Okay, it wasn't BS. You played well. You outplayed me there. Let's do this. So far, this team's been eh. Let's do this. Let's switch it up. And let's give it some more support. But I want to give it some support that's not so obvious. The Jellicent and the Metacham are pretty easy to play against, no matter who you have. So I want to force some shields. Like, I want to have some people that isn't so obvious, where they're like, it's Metacham, I don't need to shield this. So that being said, I always do this, but I want something strong. So our weaknesses are ice and rock. So we don't want anything also weak to ice and rock. That's the only thing. So let's do this. Let's go Wish Cast, which is super strong. I'm going to keep the Will Kill Watcher. I didn't mean to take it out. But let's use the Wish Cast, which only weakness is grass. And then that way our flying beats grass. So that'll be good coverage there. And ice is neutral. So we still kind of want an answer for ice. So maybe let's keep the Medicham. Let's just sub out just the Jellicent. Basically, we're subbing out Wishcast for Jellicent. And that way it's not so obvious. Like, a lot of people know how to play against Jellicent. Wishcast, I run Mud Bomb and Scald on. So maybe that'll be a little bit better. So let's see. I don't know. Just the Ghost. The Ghost isn't doing it for me. And then very first match of the game, we get a mirror match. Okay, so we're okay here. We don't want to take a Mud Bomb. Okay, that's fine. So we'll use this. And then we'll probably bank some energy, then run. Actually, we won't. We don't want to take anything ice. So the good thing is our Medicham crushes. Absolutely crushes the Sandlash here. So I don't know what its coverage moves are, but we're going to tank this for sure. Okay, 2001. So Jenny would have been a junior when I was a freshman in high school. That's funny. So we would have been to the same school, Jenny, if we lived in the same area. There you go. Bye-bye. So now who's he bring in? Okay, we beat the Wishcast. That's fine. We're not worried about the Wishcast here. We'll take Mud Bombs and Scalds all day with this as well. No problemo. We could even get into the Wishcast mirror match, actually. So actually, we'll do that. We'll go for a catch here. We'll save the Medicham. Let's go 1, 2. No, my timing was off. Let's use a shield here. Let's keep some health on the Medicham. Let's get some energy, and then we'll go into the mirror match catch. Perfect. There we go. He's probably like, God dang it. Mirror match. So now a Scald will take care of this Wishcast, or he switches. So let's just wait for the switch and try and do a catch here. He's using Water Pulse, not Scald. Okay, perfect. So he's got the Greedents. Damn it. The Greedent has grass. But our Medicham has energy here. So if we can get the Medicham in and the Acrobatics, we can get rid of him. So let's just tank this. Let's go down. It's Trailblaze. That's fine. We go down here. But let's... Oh, he goes for the bait. We knew he had it too. Let's just Mud Bomb. Oh, we didn't get there. Now I kind of want to shield. Nah, well, it's okay. I expected to be down already anyways. It's fine. So we're going to Medicham move. He's going to shield. And then we're going to switch straight into the Kilowattrel. But I don't think we have a move ready on the Kilowattrel, do we? I don't think so. I think we left without energy. But he doesn't have anything rock or ice, so let's shield, obviously. We don't want to take any damage here. One Acrobatics, it's going to be close. Okay, he switches in this. Okay, that's fine. So we get rid of him here. Let's undercharge. Maybe we can get some energy. Nope, that move's too strong. We can tank a Body Slam. Or a Crunch. We can probably tank a Crunch. Hopefully. Maybe not. Body Slam, come on, bro. Ay. Can we get there? No. Damn it, bro. I wish this Pokemon was better than what it is. It's good offensively, but... its energy build isn't that good. Like, you would think it's pretty good, but I just don't have any spam moves. So it's either Thunder or Acrobatics every time. And it's like one of those things where it's a medium energy for high damage. But medium energy moves have a weird place. Like, you either want fully nuke or fully spam in Great League. So it's kind of struggling right now. This is an okay matchup for us, actually. Maybe he switches. Let's build some energy, then get out of it. Okay, the last thing we want is the Wishcast in here. So let's go to the Medicham. That's fine, we'll tank this. Go to the Medicham. Hopefully he just doesn't have a hard counter like a Jellicent, which he may have. If he does, we have energy on the Azumarill just as bad. The good thing about Azumarill is it doesn't have anything super. I guess Play Rough is. Of course, dude. The moment we switch away from Jellicent, like, we're gonna run into a bunch of Azumarills. Azumarill's an idiot. If you use Azumarill, you're such a try-hard, fun person. I'm not gonna insult you. Azumarill's good. It's just cheap. You know, it's like a cheesy, I'm just gonna lean so hard in the meta so I don't have to think about it, try hard pick. It's not creative is what I'm trying to say. It's fine if you use it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with using it, but it's just annoying. Like, it's annoying to come up against the same thing over and over and over. And I'm sure it's annoying to play the same thing over and over and over. So it just gets old running into, like, them. I mean, I say that I'm using a Jellicent, so they could easily say that about the Jellicent as well. But, I don't know. Azumarill is just one of those ones like Dunsparce that I'm not a fan of. Here we're dealing with it just fine, but he doesn't have to use any shields. So he just gets through 2 of my Pokemon for completely free. This probably Play Rough and it probably kills me. It won't kill me, but... And he doesn't use it. Fast move, farm him down. Jesus, bro. Okay, he for sure shields this. Can I get the second one off is the question. I do, alright. This will one-shot it. But he has 2 shields, so it's kind of annoying. The Metacham's almost dead. Everything's almost dead. Kilowattrel's got shields, so we should be okay here. Let's see how much this is double resisted. Electric, no, it's only single. No, it's double resisted. I don't know. He's got Ferrothorn left too. So we gotta try and do a catch. And of course he does this stupid bait move. What a jerk. Ugh. I don't even know what Ferrothorn uses. That's a bait move again. That'll probably kill me, as weak as I am, and I can't even get to 2 full acrobatics. My energy maxes out at 1.75. Do I have any energy? Just tell me I do. Nope. That drops the defense drop that I had. What's sad is, like, I have to use energy to get rid of him. I have no fast move damage, and this probably kills me, whatever it is. Bet you. No, but pretty much. The only way for me to win is to fast move him down, which I don't have a prayer to do. Damn it. Yeah, Kilowattrel's not that good. Like, the title is it's shockingly strong, which it is. The problem is, like, you can never get its moves off to unshielded people. The only way to force shields is to have another offensive Pokemon. So let's try it. Let's just go. We do this every time, and every time we lose. I like lost track of the counter. We do this every time, and every time we lose, but I want to try it anyways, just to kind of prove my point. Let's team it up with some offensive Pokemon that will force shields, and then that way, when it comes in, it doesn't have to deal with shields anymore. So... we're going to be pretty glassy, I will say that. We have our own Weezing. It's not very good stats, but it's okay. So let's do... Here you go. Let's do this. That's double water. I don't want double water. Let's do this. This team makes no sense, but I don't even care. I just want to spend the next 5 matches, which we have left, trying to prove how strong Kilowattrel is if we can get some moves off. So Greninja obviously forces shields. Incineroar is going to force shields because they're either going to not shield and go down, or they're going to shield. So this is actually a bad matchup for us because he uses Trailblaze. And look at this fucking fast move damage. But we'll force a shield, hopefully. Maybe he just tanks the Hydro Cannon like a boss. Okay, he shields. Perfect. Okay, let's go to the Incineroar now and get the second shield out. So he has Night Slash and Trailblaze if he's playing normally. So we resist both. X Scissor. Okay, that's neutral. So obviously he's Shadow. He's going the damage route. That's fine. We've got to get the second shield out of it though. And then Kilowattrel maybe can come in and mop up. Okay, good. Shield's gone. That's fine. Now we get to do some damage here. Shit. We don't have any health left though. Fucking Shadow Scissor. It's too late now. This is why this doesn't work, by the way. Perfect. Wigglytuff with ice, of course. Okay. Big damage. We're going to prove the point. We're going to prove the point. How much damage can we do? Big damage. Let's see. Ba-boom! That's big damage. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, that's fine. We shield. We almost have another one ready. Does the Sizer have energy? Doesn't matter. We have a shield. No, that's our second shield, right? Or is that our first shield? Dude, fuck off with the charm. Do you see that, dude? 1 health again. Ugh. Now the Sizer just one-shots me. So annoying, bro. Okay, so let me say this as well. I don't even know what the counter is. I think it's 9 or 10. The thing about high damage, low health teams too, one of the general counters, no matter what typing is fast move pressure damage, which they had Ultra, Furry Cutter, and Charm. Both strong against Bug and Dark, which I have a Bug and a Dark. So, do I have a Bug and a Dark? No, I have 2 Darks. So, yeah, unfortunate. Oh well. Jenny says, born in 82, it was the best of times. Yeah, the 80s were the best. Obviously, you were raised in the 90s like me, but for sure. Best music, best stuff. Arcades were a thing. Now everything's online. Yeah, those are good times. All right, we did prove a point, though. If you can hit someone with it, it works. All right, Hydro Cannon race here. So we'll Night Slash because it's neutral. That's fine. So he wants to fast move me down here. So we'll switch into the Incineroar. We're not going to just sit here and take big old massive Volt switches. Okay, Ampharos uses Trailblaze and something else weird. I expect it to be a Trailblaze. A Dragon Pulse. That's retarded. That's insane. It's okay though. 4 shields. Go down. Do something. Alright. Come on. That makes a big difference. Okay, let's shield a Dragon Pulse. We do no fast move damage here. This is the opposite of the point I was making, is like we have no fast move pressure damage. So he just gets to free hit me. And we force this. We don't force the last shield. I guess I could have farmed him down and used my last shield, but it's too late now. Now who does he got? Okay, this is actually okay. He has Stone Edge, though, is the problem. So let's see. Let's see if he takes it. Big damage here. The Greninja should win this matchup as well. So we don't want to shield, so let's get out of this. Now we have to. Or do we just save our shield on the Greninja? Let's just save the shield on the Greninja. Because he's got a Hydro Cannon locked and loaded already. So we want to match that. We want to match the Hydro Cannon on the Empoleon. The problem is now we're going to have to tank something for this Clodsire. Or we're going to have to use our shield. Okay, we don't. Now, okay, we should be okay here. I don't know. Nah, we probably lose. I'm sure we lose. He's ahead on energy. We're going to be... he's got a shield. We got a shield for shield. But he's ahead on energy, so I'm sure we don't win. We have to get to 2 more Night Slashes, and he only needs 1 more anything, and I bet you he already has it. If not, 1 more hit. That was closer. This is dumb. This is dumb in the sense that I'm never going to win with this team. I was almost proving a point about the Kilowattrel's damage, but I think the only thing I've proven here today is, as fun of a pick as it is, it's not the best acrobatics user. So recently, they just came out with some changes for PvP. I'm sure you guys saw them. One of the changes is Gliscor is getting acrobatics. So right now it doesn't have access to that. And I have a Shadow Gliscor, which we tried yesterday, got absolutely wrecked. So whenever Gliscor gets it, it also has Furry Cutter. So you could see how I'm smacking Furry Cutter damage, and then I have access to acrobatics nukes, how that would work better. Because the Kilowattrel, it just does no fast move pressure. When it finally does get a move, it's obvious to shield it because it's so big damage. Like, at least with the Gliscor, like, you're doing so much damage up front, like, it doesn't matter if they shield or not because you've got some damage down. With Kilowattrel, we can try one more thing. Maybe we'll try one more thing. With Kilowattrel, though, they just use their shields and they stay healthy because we did no damage. And we're taking damage the whole time because they're using fast move pressure and we're not very strong. So let's do this. This is, on paper, not the right move to use. Air Slash. It's stronger, but it's lower energy build. So we may never get to throw a charge move out, but we'll have some fast move pressure now. So let's just test it. I mean, we're already losing, so let's test this out. It's probably too late. I don't like how you can't get out of matches now. Once you press it, you're committed. But anyway, I was gonna say let's give it a better team, but it is what it is. Okay, Ariados, bad matchup right away. So let's do this. Let's test it out, okay? We got a bug here. Let's test this fast move. See, look at that fast move damage. So now we're putting down damage at least. That's much better. So we're not building any energy really. It's like significantly less energy build, but we're doing damage. So that kind of makes up for it. Cause now look, now he goes on the switch. Now he has to get out of here with your little rage fist. This will do good damage, but we're going to force his shield. We're going to do a little bit more damage, maybe enough. So maybe that's the way to play it. My attack is so high that this damage is just so good. Like, look at that. I would like to catch there, but I'm not going to. So we'll just do it again. So actually, I'm going to build some... Actually, I'm going to leave. We did enough damage there. Even though he's fighting, he's going to have to rip a close combat here to win, and I don't think he gets there. This has to be another Rage Fist, which will do pretty good damage now that it's double boosted. So he's kind of just all in. Now he has a close combat. That's insane. And then the Azumarill, who's a fucking tryhard. That annoys me. We had a chance in that one. I shouldn't have tanked any Rage Fists. I was winning that matchup with my fast moves, and tanking a Rage Fist put me too low health, and then that left me open. I hope you guys don't come here to get better at the game, because I suck. I hope you just have fun. And I'm not even being fun when I suck. Dang it, that's an unfortunate pick, guys. Like, I really wanted it to be better than it is. Like, it has access to really good moves. Maybe with the wing move, it's a little bit better, but it's just disappointing. That's 2 days in a row I've let, not that I let anyone down, no one cares, but I put together a team that I knew was going to be a gamble. These are untested, by the way. I don't go play these for 5 hours and then bring them to you guys and say, like, we're going to win for sure today. You learn this as I learn this. And that's the point of this channel, is to try fun stuff, to test different Pokemon, and kind of see what works against meta, what doesn't. Another good example is this Pokemon. This Glamora looks fun. It's got Rock and Poison. Super interesting typing. And I'm sure we'll try it. Maybe even tomorrow. But I'm sure we get wrecked. Because why? We'll run into a Stunfisk. Somehow we'll end up in the matchup against a Stunfisk or a Wishcast or a frickin' Gastrodon. And we just instantly get deleted. So it's kind of tough. And there's a reason why the meta Pokemon are so meta because they're typing and their move pool and stuff. Whereas you run into Pokemon like this who just have such major weaknesses that, like, in Great League, it's just super impossible to get past the weaknesses. So I don't know. Jenny says she's really nostalgic. She blasts Richard Marx. That's super old. I hope my neighbors hear it. That's funny. So what should we pick that's different? Let's just do it. Let's just do 5 more. Let's do it on stream. Normally at night, I save 5 matches to just play for fun. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of testing, but not really. Usually, like, I like for you to find out when I find out, so the reaction's live. So let's play 5 more with just a completely opposite team and try and save some wins. Yesterday we did this and we went a triple fire team and we won. So let's do that again, but not with fire. Let's go with a, this is gonna be weird. Let's go with a triple dark team. No, there's too many fairies. That would be rough. So fairies, ghosts, and water I think are the biggest meta. Fairies, ghosts, and water. So we need poison. Grass poison. So let's go triple poison team. This one doesn't have a poison move. That's okay, it's got coverage though. Let's just give it a poison move. Let's go triple poison and let's just be completely poisonous to the meta. That would be a good video. I should have just done this from the get-go. You know what's funny is when we did a triple bug team in the last cup, we won a lot. And yesterday we did a triple fire team at the end and we won a lot. So I wonder if there is something to a triple comp, because usually they're only going to have one answer to it, right? And if you can get through that one answer, their answers are gone. And usually that one answer is there because the other ones are weak to it. So maybe there is something. Maybe this is some psychological, psychic, poison mind games that you have to play to win. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go triple poison, but I have to use the potty as I tell my cat. So hang out for 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay. Jenny says, I have a cat. He is king. LOL, he has his own heated blanket and array of sunny windows for his pleasure. That's what cats like. Good job. My cat's name is Coco. Sometimes she's back there on the couch. You can see her. Coco. Okay. I should name this team over 1,500. I don't even want it. Fine, I'll catch it. I should name this team the Anti-Azumarill. Maybe we should just do that. Maybe each day we should pick one stupid meta Pokemon to beat up on. And we'll just call it a day. If we lose, we lose, but we at least beat up that one Pokemon. So today we have the Anti-Azumarill for the final 5 games. Shiny? Oh, this is part of that timed research I told you about that you collect from the Pokemon Presents video. Okay. Anti-Azumarill meta, triple poison. I don't even care if we come up against a triple ground team. It is what it is. That's not... Is that it? No, that's not it, right? Who was our other one? It was Drapion. It wasn't Glamora, was it? No, it was Venusaur. You know what? Let's just use a Glamora. Let's try her out. We've never used her. Let's try her. Okay. I have no idea how that's going to go, but let's try it out. Might as well. It's not like we're trying to win here. We're just trying to do something. She still beat the Azumarill, I'm guessing. Ice and Fairy. So, all right. Bye-bye. Toxic Tuesdays. That's a good one. This is a Toxic Friday. Miltank. What is... I forget what they use. Body Slam and Ice Beam. So we're perfectly fine here. So let's just rip poison moves. We're not even going to bother spamming. Let's just rip the poison stronger moves. We're going to be toxic today. Ooh, then we'd have to get a Toxicroak on our team. That would be a really good one. All right, good damage. We'll definitely take a Body Slammer or an Ice Beam. No problemo. We'll save our shields for when we really need them. Okay, nothing. Okay, we don't want Venusaur to tank one of those. I know that. Okay, let's keep ripping Sludge Bombs. We're not even going to bother baiting. No baiting. Okay, bye-bye. Of course he gets a move off. I'll just save shields, because I don't know what he has. Whatever. That's lucky. So that's why I was saying stats are important, Jenny. That's exactly why. If he had a low-ranking mill tank, he just loses there. Now he gets free damage off. What's he got? Okay, he does have ground here. But we're neutral to ground, so we definitely don't want the Glamora in this matchup. So he's got Stone Edge and what? What's his other move? Earthquake. We'll just shield. We'll use at least one shield. We should be able to just win with one shield because Frenzy Plant is so strong and so spammy. So he's definitely going to shield once here. Stone Edge doesn't even KO us because it's not super effective. And he's not doing really any damage with this fast move, so we should be alright here. We just don't want the Glamora to tank one. So actually, now that we know that this is his ground user, we'll just use shields here because Glamora won't need any. Hopefully. We don't know what it has, but we'll just say she won't. I should have overfarmed. I'm going to undercharge this. Maybe I can get a little extra farm. He shields anyways, okay. That's even better. Now we definitely overfarm. Okay, perfect. So it's a Venusaur mirror match. That's kind of not good. Well, I guess we have two. This probably just takes him out. It's Shadow, so this probably just takes it out. Two sludges. Two sludges should take it out. Yeah, for sure. So no way. No chance. So the only way he wins is if he fast moves me down with the whatchamacallits, and then earthquakes my... I'm telling you, you throw the triple comps together, people have no idea what to do to play against them. They just are at a loss. They're just like, really? I didn't have the counter. Whatever. 1-0. Triple... You know what? From now on, you come to this stream, we're doing a triple comp every day. That's going to be my niche for YouTube. Come see triple comps. Luke Superstar. What are we doing today? Let's do Dragon. I don't know. But they work. Like, they do work in a sense that, like I said, people probably only have one answer to them. And then once that answer's gone, they don't have any more answers to that. So, okay, Flamethrower and Fly. Both neutral, so we definitely outpace her. So we just, same thing. We don't shield, we keep throwing. Maybe she tries to go for a catch. But we should outpace her. Her fast move does more damage, obviously, but we do way more energy build. So this is only one charge. We're already at 2. She's only at 1 and a little extra, I'm guessing. Definitely not at 2. No chance. And then she's like, all right, I got rid of the poison user. We'll shield since we outpace. She's like, I got rid of the poison user. Now I can bring in my Azumarill, which I 100%, a million percent, a trillion percent, quadrillion percent know that she has. And look at this fast move damage. Okay, so you can body slam me and water pulse me all you want, sir. I'll save shields. Over farm. Okay, now we'll shield. So he did good. He got rid of one shield. Can we? Yeah, we can. Okay, that was good. Who does he have though? So she doesn't have energy. We have 2 sludges again. That was its ground user, so I'm guessing it doesn't have a second one. Who does it have? Azumarill, I bet you anything. I bet you anything it's either Azumarill. Jellicent wouldn't be very good either, though, because Jellicent water actually beats the poison. Who's he got? Azumarill? Jellicent. Damn it. Damn it. Of course, bro. Of course he has a Jellicent. Why wouldn't he? That's so lucky. I'm telling you, people don't go outside the meta. It's top 10 always. It's always top 10. That's unfortunate. In my mind, I even thought about trying to save a little bit of energy there because I knew that was coming. I was like, if it's a Jellicent, we lose. And what is it? Of course, a Jellicent. Hey, you guys, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you something. You're going to get a kick out of this. You're going to get a kick out of this. Okay, ignore all my stuff. This is just random stuff, channels. Okay, look. Today, okay, we watch this. Listen. I want you guys to listen to this.
Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokémon series.
Listen.
In those first two titles, 151 Pokémon made their
151 Pokemon at the beginning.
A total of 1,025 Pokémon have been discovered.
There's 1,025 Pokemon in the game, and people only use 3. Azumarill and Jellicent and Altaria. There's 3. I mean, there's 1,025 Pokemon in the game, and you only see the same ones over and over and over and over. I use a few sometimes, but come on. There's 1,000 Pokemon in the game? Okay, I get it. I would say 500 of them are probably completely unusable in Great League. But that leaves 525 left. Come on. Come on, people. There's 1,000. Anyways. How much on a bet? And then this idiot. You guys know how much I hate this idiot. All right, well, fight you. He's a ground user, so we shield. But it's probably their only ground user. So let's do this. We definitely shield. Let's get into Glamora now, because this is probably its only ground user, and let's just go shield for shield. And then give it a, let's see what it does. Okay, it's got rock throw. So that's not very good. The damage is good, but the shielding is bad, the energy. So I don't know what the other second move is. I'm guessing rock throw was, okay. It's doing good damage. Perfect, we'll take that. Dusknar. Okay, so he saved a drill run. This is fine. Look at that damage. Power gem, baby. Look at the fast move damage. Okay, Glamora's viable. Glamora's perfectly viable. This Shadow Punch probably takes us out. Again, Jenny, 3 health they survive with. Good stats. Okay, now what? Drapion Dark. Here we go. Okay, we don't even need it. Okay, he comes in with a, oh wow, he doesn't go straight into the Dunsparce. Let's just crunch actually here, because she may think I have Aqua Tail and Shield. And she's gonna shield anyways. We need to get the shields out, but we definitely don't want the Venusaur here. Is she fairy too, or just fire? Only the Alolan is fairy, right? Can't tell. Okay, she probably has 2. Yeah, we're screwed now. Of course, it's a fucking fire. So we always run into the worst matchup possible. Shadow Ninetales with 2 shields. Because of a fucking Dunsparce miracle ground pick right off the bat. I hate Dunsparce so much. It's the dumbest Pokemon. It's the dumbest Pokemon. To have ground and rock moves when you're a normal type is the dumbest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give it 1 coverage move maybe, but a rock and a ground move to a normal Pokemon that looks like a bug. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, fighting. So we've already played 1 Hakomo and it used Brick Break. So that's what I'm expecting here as well. I didn't want to lose. I wanted the triple poison to just go undefeated. Okay, it charged up a lot, but we still don't shield. Probably a big move, but oh well. No, he goes for the bait. We don't fall for it. Okay, 2 cannon, interesting. Okay, we have rock. Let's bring in the rock. And we have shields. So this is good. This is why we have rock. Look at this damage. Whoo! Okay, we're definitely not gonna fall for its stupid beak move. I'll tell you that right now. Yep. Not gonna fall for that. And we just fast move you down, and you go bye-bye. He probably gets another one off with 1 health, like usual. Because every time they do, that's why they end up on shields against us. Because they end up somehow, some way, with 1 freaking health every time instead of just dying. And then we're shieldless. They come in and take out this Pokemon with no shields. God damn it, dude. I should have just thrown the rock move. This Brick Break probably kills me. No, it's neutral, because poison resists. Okay, that's okay. I was thinking it was super effective, but poison resists, so it becomes neutral. Okay, bye-bye second shield, or they just save it, and we're in a fire matchup again against the Venusaur. No water. Hey, how about that? Can you believe it, guys? We actually have a water matchup here. We don't get to Frenzy Plant, so we got to catch the next Hydro Cannon, probably. Or Night Slash. So obviously we use 1 here. Dude, get out of here. Did you see that? That was 1.5. He went... Like, the second one came out immediately. That's just garbage, bro. That's garbage. I was gonna catch, too, and I mean, I don't have a timer, but... So 1 just came out. That's annoying. Maybe we fast move it down. Probably not. God, it's so annoying, dude. Ah, you're annoying. We just don't have anything now. So Micro Ninja never gets that lucky, dude. I always lose charge priority or something. I think that was BS. I think I missed a turn there. Because he did, like, he needs 2 moves, and he did 1, and the second one came out, like, immediately. Like, it was, like, lagged. I think this is the last match. That's annoying. God, that's so annoying. Again, surviving with 5 health with the Trumbeak. Finally, we get an Azumarill to pick on. Okay, yeah, you better run. Azumarill and Jellicent, guys. Hey, 1,025 Pokemon. 1,025 Pokemon, and he's got 2 of the 3 top 3s. People just cannot do it. They cannot get beyond having to win with the top 3 Pokemon. That's so fine. That's fine. I'm gonna do this every day. From now on, I'm just gonna pick a meta pick. Pick the anti-hardcore beating meta team. That's actually what we did the other day. The other day we went 14-1, and it's because we specifically had a team for the anti-meta. Even Furret he's going with. Okay, we beat the Furret too. Furret. This is literally 1, 2, 3 in the meta, if I'm not mistaken. Literally. It's fine. I think this is 1, 2, 3 in the meta. It's 1 and 2. The third one is Gastrodon. 4th is Altaria. Hopefully it's a Swift, because we resist Swift with Rock. Of course it's a Brick Break. That's stupid. That's annoying. That's right, we hard beat you with the Venusaur, buddy. So we have to save 1 shield for the Furret, probably, but I don't think so, because he has Brick Break and Trailblaze, which we resist Bull. Or Brick Break and, oh, he has Ice, though, so we have to shield. He has Ice. I forgot he has Ice. But the Furret has Brick Break and Swift, or Brick Break and Trailblaze. Bye-bye, Azumarill! I think we win now. We don't shield 1, for sure. Maybe we should have blocked... No, we blocked the second one. We blocked the second one because the second one is stronger after the defense drop. So I think we get to another Frenzy Plant. I'm sure we do. Oh, he just goes down? You have a shield. That's your last Pokemon. What are we facing against, guys? Misclick, maybe? Okay, that's... Number 1, number 2, and number 6 in the meta were those 3 Pokemon. He went outside the top 5. I'm surprised he even went outside the top 5. Honestly, I don't even think Azumarill should be 6. I think Azumarill should be 5 or 4. It's unbelievable. It's it's unbelievable. It's every game. It's not just Pokemon. You play Call of Duty, they use the exact same meta weapons. You play Fortnite, they use the exact same meta, whatever. So, what happened to the good old days when people used to play video games to have fun? And don't get me wrong, I'm not completely innocent. I like to win, but I more so like to win when I come up with a really creative team. I don't like to win just for the sake of winning. Like, I like to win because I put together something very peculiar and interesting that's entertaining and it works. So no matter what, you come to my channel, I promise you'll get entertaining, spicy, interesting, unusual, outside of the meta picks. They won't always be good, and I will get grumpy sometimes when I go 0-10. That's just the nature of gaming. But come on, guys. Come on. This is a public service announcement here. Come on, guys. I don't know what else to say, but come on. Anyways, that was fun. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. If you haven't seen the Nintendo Presents on YouTube, go to YouTube, look up the official Pokemon channel. That's what it's called. Or just type in, it's not Nintendo Presents, it's Pokemon Presents. And watch the Pokemon Presents video. We just watched it. We'll do one more quick peek in case anyone missed it. But here it is. Here's a short.
A new Pokemon
Oh my
Generation
goodness,
10.
that's way too loud.
Is this how the new Pokemon, or perhaps the
Oh, it's right here. Okay, we'll just watch this.
generation?
And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the
So there's a new game coming out next year, which looks fire. It's on the console. It's not Pokemon Go, obviously. But Pokemon Wind and Waves. If you haven't seen this yet, go watch the full video. It's really cool. But this new game is coming out next year. Not till 2027, so it's gonna be a long time. But I really like how the biomes really appear to have the right Pokemon in the right biomes, because a lot of Pokemon games just have random Pokemon all over the place. Like here you got a Sizzlipede and a Slugma in this lava. They're both fire, fire rock, fire bug, so it makes sense. So like it looks good and it functions really well. Like if you want to get fire types, you got to go to the fire area. You can't just catch them all along the way and have a diverse team. So you got to explore. Wingul's flying above the water. They're on the beach. They're in the swamp. Again, lava. At night, you got ghosts. That's an interesting thing. That's something I wish Pokemon Go would do more of, is have way more ghost spawns at night to encourage you to want to play in the evening. Sometimes I'm up past dark, especially in the winter when the sun goes down. It'd be cool if like when night came out, if more darks and ghosts spawned. But hey, I don't work for Pokemon. I'm just a guy with ideas here. And then you got the 3 new starters, which we talked about, which are really, really cool. Those are the 3 new starters. Brand new Pokemon in the game, never been released before. I think this one's just gonna be absolutely OP. Like these ones look timid. This one looks like it's got something crazy. Some signature water, galaxy, Galactian gecko move. So we'll see. But it looks fun. Brout, Pombon, and Gekua. That one's interesting. But here's another thing I said that I really liked. I really hope that the water is explorable underwater, which it looks like because it flies you down under the water. In all other past Pokemon games, to catch water Pokemon, you just fly across the top of the water with a boat or your bike or whatever. This one, hopefully it's like Mario or Zelda where you have to swim deep underwater. So maybe you get like an item, like a breathing mask. I'm speculating, so don't quote me. But then you go deep under the water and explore the water, and maybe the music changes. So anyways, if you haven't seen that, go watch that today as well. But the reason I was saying that is there's a lot of cool things happening today. That got released. There's Kalos starts tomorrow, the actual tour. Everything we've done today has been Road to Kalos. And so tomorrow, the actual Kalos event kicks off. And we're going to have super new mega raids. Ultra Mega, Mega Dragonite, so you're going to have to use your Mega Pokemon in the raid to break the Mega Shields. I'm sure you guys have seen that. New trainer battles are coming. We've looked at some of that stuff. Here's the Kalos tour. So Mega Malamar. So funny story. I was looking at my daughter's account too. She has a Hundo Malamar. So that's going to be a crazy super mega evolution as well. I was like, when did you catch this? So also a Xerneas and Diancie and Yveltal. So you'll have a chance to catch all that. Ooh, check this out. You can Mega Charizard raids. That's pretty cool. So look at this schedule. So tomorrow, 10 to 11 is Mega Charizard. 11 to 12 is Mega Pidgeot. Dang. Okay, so that's good. Mega Garchomp. So we're going to do some on stream because that's right at my stream time from 12 to 1. So we're 100% teaming up and doing Mega Garchomp if anyone's interested. And then Mega Gardevoir. So I don't have Mega Energy for Garchomp or Gardevoir. I don't have Mega Energy for Mega Kangaskhan. I don't even have a Mega Kangaskhan. I don't have enough Mega Energy for Mega Venusaur or Mega Blastoise. So I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. Mega Lucario, I have energy now from the thing. And Mega Latias. So that's tomorrow. Sunday, Sega, okay, these ones we just had. Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert we just had. Mega Sizer, Mega Tyranitar, we just had Mega Absol, Mega Heracross, Mega Metagross. Finally, my daughter has a Hundo Metagross buddied up, almost level 50. That's going to be a beast. Mega Salamence and Mega Latios. So, some crazy Mega Raids. Those aren't even the Super Megas. Those are just Mega Raids. Special backgrounds, event Pokemon with backgrounds, new egg hatches with shinies, incense, you can encounter unknowns if you're into that. So it's been a long week, but we're just barely diving into like the really good stuff. This doesn't even talk about the Xerneas and Yveltal, which I thought were going to be in here. So you pick one. Luckily, I have my daughter's account, so she could pick one. I could pick the other one. She'll probably just give me I'll probably pick Xerneas, and she'll pick Yveltal, and she'll probably just give it to me because she could care less. But anyway, it doesn't say anything about that. But you pick one, and that's what it's going to be. So anyways, tomorrow we're going to do some of that on stream for sure. And I hope you guys are ready for it. I hope you guys are caught up on your Kyurems. I had just absolute hundo success with the Kyurems. I already had this one, but I finally maxed this one out. And I caught this other hundo as well. Not a shundo, but a hundo. And so I have 3 hundo Kyurems now. Oh, come on. I caught this one yesterday. And I fused it, and then I caught this one this morning, and I'll debate on what I want to do. So anyways, I hope you have just as much success. Join the Discord. Let me put that back up for you guys. Join the Discord if you're new here. Cherryaki gifting a tier 1 sub to my community. Thank you for stopping by and doing that. I appreciate it. Yeah, and also we have unlimited remote raids. So if you're going to remote raid, there's no limit. As much money as your wallet can afford, you can remote raid as much as you want. But join the Discord because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff, and it'll be easy to communicate if you want to do that. It doesn't cost you any money or anything. Discord's free. Just join up. Just a place to show off your shinies, collaborate, and do some raids and some battles and stuff. So anyways, that's it for today. I look forward. So actually, I may start a little bit early tomorrow. And sometimes. So be prepared. I don't know what your lunch break is or where you're at in your day or where you live. I normally stream at noon Central in America, but I may start a little early at 11:30 or something on some of these this weekend. So just look for it. You'll get a notification because you've already liked and subscribed and all that stuff. But anyway, there's a lot of good stuff this weekend, so we're going to do a lot. and I hope you're here to join us. So that's all I gotta say. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Darkest Lariat incoming, mega damage. It probably kills, maybe not. Boom! Hammer drop.
Loading up the map tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win. That's where the legend
What is
begins.
up, YouTube? It is
Luke Superstar,
back with
taking
another
the lead, gotta
amazing
catch
day
'em all.
in Pokemon
That's the
Go.
creed with every Pokemon.